Hi all, thought I'd do a quick update video. Hopefully it'll be a fairly rapid one. I didn't go shooting yesterday, Saturday yesterday. Rained all day, all night. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to Solware at Tamworth, the gun shop, what I normally use, where I normally buy brand new guns from. Reason being, the XS38, hopefully I'm never going to speak about that gun again, that I bought brand new. Probably put about 140 pellets through it. Discovered it was making a ringing sound at the end of the firing cycle, and then I bought a crony, a cheap crony that's featured on my channel, and discovered it was only doing 7.5 feet-pounds, thereabouts. So when the wife was working, and the wife's been working from home during all this lockdown business and everything else, but she does have to go out and do calls occasionally, and the shop is about 18 miles away, so we did leave it 9 weeks. But I phoned up the shop and had a word, and they said they would replace the gun or get it repaired with SMK. They'd send it off. But anyway, when the wife was passing that direction one day, I gave her the gun, put it in the box and says, can you drop this into the shop? Expecting it to be repaired, sent off or replaced, which is what they told me. Whoever answered the phone, that's what they told me. But my wife was fortunate to, the day she went to drop the gun off 3 days ago, to actually be dealing with the boss of the shop. I believe his name's Carl, so thank you, Carl, if you ever watch this video. Basically she said he's not happy with the gun, blah blah blah, for whatever reason. I did put a little note in there. And he said, well, what does he want? Some store credit, another gun to replace that one? Or she says, I think he's after a bottle, a diver's bottle. So arrangements were made anyway. I didn't get much choice in the size of it, because the gun cost, I think it was £180. So this bottle you see here, I'll zoom in onto it for the moment, in a moment. It's a 5 litre bottle. I wasn't sure, because I don't know a lot about bottles. I've seen people with them. If I was to go and pay cash for one, I'd probably go for the 7 litre, because my Cal, why do I keep calling it Cal? My Kral puncher NPO2 has 2 air cylinders, as we've discovered if you saw my last video. It holds quite, I think it's 330 cc's of air. A lot more, 3 times more than the Gamo Fox that I did own. That's 105 cc if my memory serves me correctly. So my new gun holds 3 times the amount of air, which is good for me. It gives you more shots before you have to keep filling the thing up. So so they didn't have any bottles in, but they were expecting a delivery Tuesday. They didn't get it Tuesday. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday anyway. I've had this bottle 3 days. I expected it, I will zoom in a moment, but I expected it to have one of the quick release type things on the end. It didn't. It had a female threaded type connector, which is okay, because my filler probe I got with the gun has threads on the end, so I just basically screwed it in and tightened it up. So I've never used a bottling hanger yet. It's full up, I've checked, it is full up. It's just slightly under 300 bar, probably 290 bar according to its gauge. The value of this was almost the same as the gun, so I didn't have to pay any cash. Me basically wife went there and then picked the bottle up for me. So thanks to my wife, and thanks to Solware, who have I've only had good dealings with, and I can only say good things about the place really. Before the dreaded COVID-19 and the lockdown, you could go there and have a chat. If you bought some pellets, they do you a tea or a coffee free of charge, and customer service exceptional. It's not my local shop, that's actually about 18 miles from where I live. There is one slightly closer, probably 13 or 14 miles away. All my business goes to Solware, and on this occasion, and on every other occasion, found them to be absolutely fantastic. So thanks for that, Carl. Thanks to Solware. I'll do a close-up of the bottle. I'm sure you've all seen a diver's bottle before, or air cylinder, whatever you want to call it, and then we'll call it quits. Here's the gauge setup. Nice clear meter, 200 bar is what I'll be using it to. My gun's full, so I don't actually need to top up my gun. I don't know how many, I really don't know how many top ups from 100 to 200 bar I'm likely to get from from this air cylinder when it's full on my gun. I'm sure some clever person could work out the maths. And I don't know what that valve is called. I don't know what size thread that is either. Didn't get any paperwork to say what type of adapter you need for this if you wish to change it. Or it's pretty crude really, the amount of information that that you get. But I do believe it is every 3 years you have to have it checked. But I'll find out. I will find out, and there's a date there, look, 2020-05. So there's the wife in the background dropping something on the floor by the sounds of it. Nothing new there. Here's the filler probe. Like I say, it was a threaded, the nut there had threads, and I basically just screwed that in, give it a little nip with a spanner, put the washer on. It's got like a rubber seal inside that washer. But I already bought something similar to that, what was quick release for my compressor, that you screwed onto the end of this probe, and then it turned into a quick release, so I could just snap it into my compressor. But I'm not likely to be using the compressor, so that will be up for sale in the near future. It did me proud for the Gamo Fox. It filled that from 100 to 230 or 200 bar in 27 seconds. I did use it once on this gun. It took a hell of a lot longer than that. I think it was, I didn't actually time it. I guess it was something like 1 minute 50 seconds, something like that, from 100 to 190 I went to. But there's the bottle anyway, and there's the gauge. I didn't have to buy any separate items. It all came as you see it. So as normal, folks, you all take care. Thanks for looking at the video. Any comments, I'll try and answer. Any remarks, what have you, if you can give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And thanks to me subscribers who've been with me for a while. Much thanks everyone, take care. I'll catch you soon.